So good afternoon. My name is Natalie Hartsten. I'm here with Ricky Mozart Productions. We're here with Billy Allen, acclaimed recording artist. He has traveled the globe, delighting audiences all over. His first album, Jazz Up the Night, has sold over 1,000 copies that he himself has personally sold, and he's working on his sophomore album right now. He's agreed to give us an exclusive interview to find out what goes on behind the scenes of a successful recording artist. Just get a glimpse into the day in the life of Billy Allen. So here we are with Billy. Thank you so much for being here, Billy, today. It's an honor to have you.
You're welcome.
We're looking forward to finding out a little bit more about you.
All right.
Okay, for starters, tell me a little bit about when did you start singing, and what are some of your earliest memories of why you became a singer?
I started singing back in the church in West Virginia, where I'm from, in the choir, and I just knew I could sing in the church. So yeah, I like to sing.
And about how old were you then?
How old was I then? Oh, probably. Oh man, I just sing in the church. Probably teenager. In a while, so probably teenagers.
And you sing in the choir, or just as a solo
Well, I sang
artist?
in the church, and then they asked me I should sing in the choir later when I got older. So I started singing in the choir.
Excellent.
As a tenor.
And you love it.
I love it. My passion.
Perfect. And who are some of your influences right now, musically, or even growing up?
Okay, my influences are, I started out, I like Frankie, he was good, but the guy that really started me in the business was Bing Crosby. When I heard White Christmas, I said, yeah, I want to be like that.
Is that right?
Because his voice was good, but he was natural. Sinatra was good, but Bing Crosby was natural, just like he knew what to do. And that song just got to me. So yeah, I heard how deep his voice was, and I said, yeah. Even though I'm from the country, a lot of West Virginia people are supposed to be country singers. Nah, I want to be a jazz singer. I want to be a swing singer. I got that kind of voice.
Excellent. I know. I've heard your fabulous CD. How do you feel like you relate to Bing Crosby? Do you feel like you relate to him as an artist at all?
Yeah, we're similar. I mean, his voice is probably different than mine. I have my own voice, but his is really good, and my voice is really good. I've been told by a lot of people around the world.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm continuing.
Excellent. Excellent. At what point did you know you wanted to take off as a solo artist?
Well, that's kind of strange. I joined the Navy because back in the day I was going to get drafted, so I joined the Navy. And when I joined the Navy, my second class says, hey, there's a talent show going on. I've heard you playing the guitar and singing and stuff. We should put you in the talent show. I think you're going to do well. I said, okay, I'll go in the talent show, and then they liked me. So wherever I go, I'd sing. Like when I was in the reserves and in the Navy, I sang with the Navy band. They loved me and told me to come back again. We did Kansas City and all me songs like that. So it was pretty cool.
Excellent. So Billy, you sing covers, am I correct?
A lot of the old stuff, you mean the standards?
Yes, standards.
At this time.
You sing songs that are already hits.
Right.
Perfect. When you're singing those hits, you mentioned songs like Frank Sinatra, Bing Crosby, etc. Do you feel like you stick pretty close to the way that the original artist sings it, or do you put your own spin on songs?
Well, I stay to them, but I have my own style. That's why people like me. I mean, Sinatra had his style, I have mine. And that's why when I'm singing with the orchestra right now, and they say, Billy, the one thing about you we like about you, you have your own style. Keep it.
Excellent.
So I do.
You're in an orchestra right now.
Yeah, I'm singing with the orchestra.
About how big is that orchestra?
They can get from 15-piece to 20-piece orchestra. It's pretty big.
Excellent. That must be fun. All
Yeah,
that
it is.
energy of the
It
crowd
is.
and the people. That's awesome. I love all that live instrumentation. That's the best way to sing, huh?
Yeah.
When right now on your album, you chose covers, I know, for Jazz Up the Night. I've heard that CD and it's beautiful. How did you go about picking the individual songs that you wanted to have on that CD?
Well, me and the producer and the manager talked about it, and I had some ideas of my own. So a lot of them songs I've done a long time. I've done a long, and I know them. So I figured it'd be good. And they were like good songs.
Good. Is there anything, looking back on the first album, that you wish you would have done differently, or is there anything that you would have changed at this point about that particular album, Jazz Up the Night?
Well, it's a good album, but you know, you always get better as you go along. As you improve in your life, you always become a better singer. You know, just become better.
Mm-hmm.
That's just the way it is. But the album came out good. I mean, at the stage I was, the album came out really awesome, I thought.
Good. What are some of
And
your
my fans
favorite?
tell me that.
Good.
They play it in their car and everything still.
I've heard.
They're still asking for it.
Good, good. That must have led you to want to do your second album.
Oh yes, of course.
Perfect. Do you have a title for that yet?
No, we don't. But we wanted to stretch out, so be surprised. The album's not just going to be swing and jazz. It's going to have some pop and some old style stuff that people haven't heard in a while.
I heard you're going to do some contemporary songs even.
Like what contemporary songs?
I believe the producer had mentioned you're singing a song like "You Are So Beautiful." It's one of my
Oh, yeah.
favorites. That's not really in the jazz
No.
genre, is it? It's more of a
But
contemporary
yeah,
song.
that fits my voice, though. I think that song was, if he hadn't done it, I would have done it.
The
original artist.
Joe Cocker, I believe.
But his voice is cool, but I think my voice is a little cooler than his. But that, I don't want him to get mad at me, so.
Okay, well, we won't tell him you said that then. At this point, we'll leave it up to the fans to decide. But I know they loved your first album. So, Billy, I heard from your producer that you are known for being fearless when you are presenting yourself to a stranger, for instance. Is it true that you'll actually walk up to a stranger and offer to sing for them in order to give them exposure?
Oh, it's happened a lot of places. I mean, my lawyer, when I was with him downtown, we went to this place and I just started singing. I drew a crowd. Everywhere I go, I just draw a crowd. If I sing in the gym, I draw a crowd. It's just what happens.
And you just start singing? Or
Right.
you ask them, hey, would you like to hear a song? Or
Right. Some of them ask
tell me how that goes. Like, for instance, you are at a club or the gym. Tell me how that exactly goes. I'm really interested.
Well, I have a lot of fans at the gym now. They're all looking at me. I have 2 gyms I go to, so I have LA Fitness and Bally's, and they're always asking about me, how I'm doing, when's the new album coming out, when you're gonna have on YouTube. I said things are happening. I told them YouTube's coming up already, and yeah, I'm being promoted now, and that's good because you deserve it and you're ready. We want to see you out there.
Excellent. Can you give me a couple lines? Sing me a couple songs that you would sing if you were talking to a
Well,
stranger.
they always like the song Beyond the Sea because like the movie was out 2 years ago and everybody relates to it now. That's one of my favorite songs. It's going to be on the album.
Okay, perfect. Sing a couple lines for me.
Somewhere beyond the sea, somewhere waiting for me, my lover stands on golden sand and watches the ships that go sailing.
Yay! That was excellent.
Good.
Thank you, Billy. That's fabulous. I would buy a CD if I didn't know you. I have your CD at this point, but that's fabulous. So people respond well, don't they?
Yes, they do.
Good. Do you have any projected completion date for your newest album?
Well, we're thinking by the summer.
Summer?
We're trying by the summer to get things going. Yes, that'd be good by the summer.
Excellent. Can't wait to hear it. Can't wait to have it out. Tell me a little bit about right now. You have another career aside from your singing career. Aren't you an electrician as well?
Yes, I am. Right now, I'm supporting some of the music with my money from the other career I do. I'm a German electrician. I repair ships so the guys can go to war.
Do you really?
Oh, yes.
Sounds like a big responsibility.
Oh, it is. Working on different radars and stuff so we can detect things in the ocean and make the guys safer, yes. Everything is to make the guys safer and so they can, do their job.
Excellent.
Hopefully they won't have to use it or whatever we do, They won't have to battle, but they'll be ready if we do.
So you fix ships to make them
Right.
safe. Excellent. Have you been doing that for a while?
Oh, I've been doing it a long time.
Excellent. Is that what you did in the Navy?
Yeah, I was what they call interior communications technician, which is IC man. Yes, I take care of all the communications in the ship. At that time, I retired as IC1 now,
Wow.
which is just below the chief.
Sounds like you're quite successful in your career endeavors on that side as well as an artist. How do you balance your passion for singing with your skills in the workplace? How does that go for you?
Well, I just have to do both, so I do what I can. My boss wanted to move me up the ladder, but he says I can't be 24/7 here and do my music too. He said, okay, I'll keep you down below me, but I'm one of his guys that he really counts on because I get things done
Great.
when they need to be done with the guys.
Do you think that dedication to your job and what it takes to be successful in a career carries over into your dedication and hard work as a singing
Well, when my
artist?
dad said if you can't do it right and you can't sign your name to it, don't do it at all. So that's what I do. That's my philosophy.
You put 100% into everything.
Right.
It shows. Your music is fantastic. Right now, where do you currently sing locally? I mean, you're San Diego based, correct?
Yeah, I'm here, but right now I'm just working with the orchestra. every week I go and rehearse with them, and like we got something big coming up. People want to see it.
Mm-hmm.
On the 26th of March, we're singing for, I guess it's for to help the guys. We're going to do a benefit. We were asked to do it on the Midway, and we'll be on the Midway from 12 to 3 on the 26th with the orchestra.
Oh, fantastic.
There'll be other singers there with me, but I'll be there.
Great. That is fantastic. Is there any other place that your fans can see you here locally?
I go out sometimes to Red Fox and things like that, but my job's keeping me really busy right now. But as soon as my other album comes out, my producer thinks I've done a lot of singing around the world. I get up, if you're good, you can get up and sing with anybody, and that's what I've been doing. So I got a lot of experience with that. So I can sing anywhere, but right now we're going to focus on weddings and conventions, stuff like that, because that's where you really want to be. You can do the clubs all you want, but you don't get known unless you're in a big club. And find out in San Diego, if you're not a signed artist, you really don't get the big clubs.
I got that. Now, you mentioned traveling around the world singing. I believe your job takes you around the world.
My job
as well.
takes me, I go. I've been to Japan, they love me over there. I got a CD over there in a club over there called the Kent Club. The one who wanted it, he's all Japanese, and the piano player was so good. He's one of the best piano players I've heard for jazz. I couldn't believe a Japanese player could play like that. And he said, usually I don't let singers get up and sing with me, Billy, but I like what I hear from you. You can get up and sing with me. Every time you come in the club, I'll let you sing.
Oh, that's awesome.
And the Japanese guys were like, who is this guy? Yeah. I did good over there.
Good for you, Billy. That's fantastic. So you have international success.
Yes.
That's excellent. So great to have you with us. Just a real off-the-wall question. If you could have dinner with anyone, any famous artist, who would you like to have dinner with?
That's a good question. Probably be a music guy. I like Bobby Caldwell. Frankie, if he was still here, probably would be him, or he and Bing Crosby, but he's gone. Well, maybe Tony Bennett. He's still around, because I like Tony too.
Do you? Excellent.
Tony's one of my influences.
Would you like to ask him anything in particular?
I'd ask him what else I got to do to get to the top like him.
Perfect. I'm sure he'd give you all of his secrets. Well, for now, Billy, I think, is there anything else that you'd like your fans to know?
I want my fans to know I'm a good guy, and I'm out there, and I think this is God's will for me to do this. He gave me my talent, and I always sing for my church. I never charge my church or anything, and I never will charge my church, because it's my gift God gave me, and I give it back. So.
Perfect. Billy, thank you so much for being here today and for sharing a little bit about what it takes to be such a successful artist. We are so looking forward to your next album. I know I'm a fan, and I know your fans around the globe are very excited to hear what you have coming out next. Best of luck in all of your recording in that CD. Right now, we're going to sign off. I want to say thank you so much for being on our show. My name is Natalie Hartsten again from Ricky Mozart Productions. If you'd like to find out more about Billy Allen and his upcoming performances and where you can buy his CD, please visit his website at www.billyallen.net. And I believe you are performing on the Midway, correct? On March, you said 26th?
Yes.
Perfect. March 26th between 12 and 3. It's a benefit concert for the sailors. So please log on to his website to find out more about that concert. And Billy, we look forward to having you back on the show. Thank you so much for being here.
Can I say one more thing?
Please.
God bless my fans. Thank you.
All right. There you have it. Thank you so much.